Okay. Very good. Now, what about men? What about men?
من هذا
Okay.
هذا طالب.
Ooh, nice. Okay, well, even know. I'm listening. Yeah. Men have is what I'm looking for. Men have it, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
من هذا
Okay.
هذا مدرس.
مدرس. Okay, give me another.
من هذا هذا رجل.
Okay, another one.
من هذا ولد.
So you doing like that, huh? So you making Arabic jokes now, huh? That's good, brother. I'm feeling that, man. You really just like you really running with it there. Alhamdulillah. Real comfortable and everything. Alhamdulillah. All right, so I'm going to ask the question and I want you to answer. We're going to go from the right and then to the left. We're going to drop down, go from the right to the left again. We're going from the book. Okay, ready?
We start from the top.
Yes, sir. Well, the top, the half, right there after your last exercise.
So we're starting at
Man
هذا.
That's exactly
Okay.
That's right. Ready?
No.
Okay, cool. Man هذا
طبيب.
ممتاز. Very good. Man هذا
طالب.
Yeah, we're going to the left. From the right to the left. Man هذا
ولد.
And that's a lot better. Now we're going to go down. Man هذا
Wait, we should be going down, right?
Now we're going down because we just did Waladun. Now we're going to go down to Man هذا, which is the top. We're going to always start from the right.
Oh, okay. All right.
Man هذا
طالب.
Excellent. هذا ولد
لا هذا رجل.
Okay, رجل not رجل.
رجل.
الصفحتان ما
هذا طبيب.
لا الصفحتان
Right.
الصفحتان
Right.
الصفحة
Oh, next page.
الصفحتان.
Next page.
الصفحتان. شكرا.
Okay.
ما هذا؟
هذا ماشي.
طيب. من هذا؟
هذا هاجر.
طيب. هذا كلب. أهذا كلب؟
لا هذا حصن.
هذا حمار. أهذا حمار؟
لا هذا حصان.
وما هذا؟
هذا جمل.
ما هذا؟
هذا جيش.
من هذا؟
هذا مدرس.
أهذا قميص؟
لا هذا منديل.
ممتاز. طيب اقرأ واكتب. اقرأ واكتب. اكتب. اقرأ أولا. اقرأ.
Want me to read?
نعم اقرأ.
Okay. ما هذا؟
ممتاز.
هذا قلم.
ما شاء الله. نعم.
هذا كتاب.
لا يا أخي.
أو هذا كلب.
ممتاز. تفضل.
من هذا؟ هذا طبيب.
ممتاز.
هذا جمل.
ما شاء الله. نعم.
هذا كتاب.
لا.
أو كلب. أهذا كتاب؟
لا يا أخي، أهذا كلب؟
أو أهذا كلب؟ لا، هذا قط.
هذا قط. نعم.
أهذا ديك؟
نعم.
نعم.
طيب، أهذا؟
أهذا حصان؟ لا، هذا جمل. جمر.
لا، حي.
أو أو أوكي أوكي نستدعو. أهذا حصان؟ لا، هذا حمار.
نعم.
هذا منديل.
مم.
That's right.
نعم.
Okay.
جيد، ممتاز.
أهذا ولد؟ نعم.
نعم، ممتاز. تفضل.
من هذا؟ هذا رجل.
طيب، كامل. اكتب. لا، اكتب. اقرأ. نعم. اقرأ. اكتب. نعم.
Okay.
للحركات، فتح كسر ضم.
Okay. نعم.
هل هو كان واضح؟ هل هو كان واضح؟ Did you understand everything? Was it clear? Kamil, did you understand everything? Was it clear?
No. What
The
this?
sentence is yes.
No. No.
Good. All right, good. We had. I want to do an extra exercise with that when you finish writing,
Okay.
just to confirm that it was clear.
Okay.
So what Kamil just did, he just did the reading and the exercise for lesson one, Medina book one, basically the second half of the first lesson. He read over it, he clearly understood it, was able to answer the questions back and forth, and then he did that last exercise connected to it. We had to read correctly and then write it out correctly. Right? You're with us, following along. We're at Medina book one, all right, writing it out right before lesson number two, because we're finishing up. We're pretty much done the reading and the exercise inside of the Medina book one for lesson one. Now, once we finish this, we're going to go ahead and we're going to move to the explanation of Sheikh Najrani for this particular lesson, which of course is in all Arabic. And we'll be explaining it to the brother. He's ready for that explanation because he understands clearly the text. He can exist in all Arabic and he understands he can explain it in English. Alhamdulillah. This is the step-by-step process of how one combs through this particular system. Tayyib, inshallah. If you have any questions or you're interested in signing and joining up with us, all right, you're more than welcome. We'll be here all day. You can email us, inboxes, give us a call, all right, and make sure that you follow us on all of our social networks: Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. So when we stream live like we're doing now, you can get notifications to participate in it. You could be having lunch right now while you're at your job, benefiting from the lessons. All right, make sure that's something that you do. Inbox us as soon as we're done. Yes, we have women's classes with a woman teaching a woman, a qualified sister. Yes, we have children's classes for girls and teens. Yes, we have classes for men. Yes, we have classes for teens. Yes, we have free fundamentals of Islam classes here every Sunday for the new Shahada and Muslim and somebody that just wants to learn something in regards to Islam. Be sure to contact us at 347 264 6456. As well as you can come by for our open house this Sunday for coffee, tea, refreshments, and Arabic in benefit. All right? So let's see how our brother Kaamil is doing. How are you doing, brother? You almost done? Okay. Take your time. You did good last time. The way you did it last time was excellent. You didn't get anything wrong. Take your time. The person be rushing. He always miss something. All right, anybody out there in Facebook land, they have any questions in regards to this lesson or in regards to the institute, please feel free to type in questions. We normally don't have time for answering questions, but while our brothers doing the exercises, we can give you the answers to your questions. All right, we're just waiting for our brother Cameron to finish this exercise, and then we're going to actually go into the explanation of looking at book one. All right. You can get those explanations from abdulrahman.org, or you can email us, contact us, or come by and we'll gift them to you, meaning we'll give them to you for free. We'll gift them to you, meaning we'll give them to you for free when you come by and register. Be sure, know that there's an open house this Sunday, 22nd, coffee, tea, refreshments in Arabic for you and your loved ones. All right. Make sure you come by and alhamdulillah and participate in alhamdulillah our open house this Sunday from 8 all the way to 5 p.m. From 8 a.m. all the way to 5 p.m. You can join the classes, you can meet the teachers, get your textbooks. Hey, you can even get one of our t-shirts that highlights the title and the theme of our up and coming workshops that start on the 30th of this month, which of course is every day Arabic. Every day Arabic. Make sure you get a t-shirt. We'll have some women's and girls' colors as well, some and sizes as well, specific for the sisters. We don't want to forget the sisters, and we do not want to get in trouble with you guys. We want to keep you guys happy and at that. Sister Brother Salim or Salim, and Brother Salim Abdul Shakur, wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward with good and me. What would you like to know my words? Okay, so well, the new class is actually starting on the 30th. The cutoff for registration is actually this Sunday coming up. So if you want to sign up, it's something that you want to do today or at least before Sunday so that you can be a part of the new session. Okay, so that you can be a part of the new session. Okay, all right, inshallah. And you're definitely always welcome. Hayyakum Allah. Oh, what the cost of? Oh, yeah, 100. It's 120 a month for the workshops. All right. If you do small group tutoring, it's also 120 a month. Maybe like you and another person, you guys both pay 120 a month. You come 2 hours or more per week, and you identify a goal, whether that goal be accomplishing, book one system with the speaking book and reading book, or a hadith, or a Quran, or a tajweed. We have all the books, and we have that entire experience free. So all you have to do is sign up again. That's basically $60 every other week. And now we put you on payment plans, and we try to make it easy for you. We also do further deals for multiple families. If it's multiple families, we'll even negotiate even more just to make it easy for you, because our goal is for you to study. And now our goal is to make sure we can keep this place running. So we want to try to meet you somewhere in the middle where it's good for the institute and it's good for the actual students, the actual student body. So anytime you find yourself in an issue, but you really want to come here and learn, you get a director call, or speak to me directly. I'm sure that we could work something out. You know? And alhamdulillah, when you make your intentions good, you be consistent, you will benefit. So again, that's just again for the workshops that are up and coming, 120 month, 120 month, which you can pay pretty much 60 hours, okay, every 2 weeks. So if you want to sign up today, you can come down and call. If you want to sign up today, then you can come down or call. I'm here and I'll be here all day. All right, I'm here and I will be here all day. So you can come down today and sign up. Okay, we're not going to stop you from doing that. All right, بإذن تعالى. All right. Yeah. Well, let us know what you're able to do and what you're not able to do. All right, and we will definitely work something out with you. Okay, it's not a problem. You can really just do today is the interview, and you could do registration. If you just take care of your registration, we'll put we'll process you and place you in the classes. All right. If you want private tutoring on your schedule, let us know. Would you be complete by any chance, Luca? You done? Okay, come on. All right, so let's see how Brother Kaamil, let's see how well he did. Okay. We got our red pen out. We got our red pen out. Hopefully, we won't have to use it that much. Mm-hmm. هذا ما هذا قلم هذا كلب من هذا طبيب هذا جمل. Very good. هذا كلب لا هذا قط. Okay, هذا كلب لا هذا قط. هذا ديك نعم. هذا حصان. Very good. Then you write very good. Take time, but alhamdulillah, I gotta give it to you. Everything is filed correctly. This is exactly what we're looking for. All right. Taking your time with the Medina system, going through it piece by piece and combing through it is the goal. Rushing through it so you can say, I read it, I'm done. And then when we try to speak to you or challenge the knowledge that you claim that you have, you start, fumbling. And that's not the intention. That's not what we want. Okay? We want you to be successful. And we want you to hold on to this. So you don't rush through this knowledge. Okay? You take your time. Okay? من دخل الأمر وحده or من تعلم العلم بجملة يذهب عنه بجملة. However, tries to learn knowledge in one sentence and it will leave him in one sentence. So we don't rush. Take our time and give it the time needed. Okay? Bismillah. Very good. Very good. So now we're going to go ahead now and we're going to go ahead and get into the explanation. All right? And just this explanation from the study guide first. Okay? Take it from the study guide first, and then the markers of the end system. We'll go into that first, and then after that, we'll go into Sheikh Najrani's explanation, our instructor, our professor.
You want me to hear this?
You're going to need that eventually. We're going to get to that. We got you. We got you. All right, Brother Kim. All right. So here we have what? We have a Darsul Awwal. Here we have Darsul Awwal. Now, let's make it bigger, right? Isn't that better? Yeah, we definitely that's super small. Let's do it one more time. All right, there we go. All right. Right. That's interesting. Anyway, so can you see? Okay. So here it says what? It says هذا اسم الإشارة للقريب. Now, اسم الإشارة. هذا basically you know what that means. It means this. Okay? هذا means this. لكن اسم the definition of هذا. And when you're studying Arabic, you want to begin to get into the definitions for Arabic words that are actually Arabic. You want to get away from a definition that is an English word. Okay? You want to start really practicing this from day one, from Medina Book 1, so that eventually you become strong at it and you understand. Usually, hopefully, your Arabic definition for an Arabic word is an easier Arabic word. All right, Alhamdulillah. So we're going to get into the ta'rif of the explanation of habit as it is to the particular science that we're in, which of course is grammar. And one of the first things you always want to identify when giving that type of definition of a word is what parts of speech is this particular word that we're talking about. What parts of speech is that particular word that we're talking about? Parts of speech in the Arabic language are three things. Parts of speech in the Arabic language is three things. It's an ismun, fi'lun, and harfun. Now, an ismun, fi'lun, and harfun as well is a ismun, which is a noun. Yeah, ismun is a what? It's a noun. Yeah, all right, and that's what this is. Hada ismun or ismu. Hada is considered in the Arabic language to be a what? It's a noun. Hada in the Arabic language is considered to be an ism. It is a what? It is a noun. So we say that hada is an ism. اسم هو noun. نقول اسم again. Read. Ismu.
Ismu.
And what we say about that word hada is that hada is a ismu al isharati. We say what? Ismu isharati. Now isharati, what does that mean? That means this. It's a noun that does what?
Point to something.
هذا. Literally, we say what? ما هذا. Oh, we can't do it to you. We have to say what? Man هذا. When we point at camera, man هذا. You don't want to be talking about him like he ain't got no intellect. That's disrespectful. Okay, that's an Arabic joke for you here. Okay, we won't point at nobody like they're a block, a brick, or a block of wood, all right, or a thing. No, we must say, man, who is this? Right now, okay. So again, it is used to point at things and people. So we say that hada is a ismun isharati. It is a noun that points. It is a what? It is a ismun isharati. It is a noun that does what? It points. Hada, ism, noun, and isharati, a noun that points. Okay. Now, the next word. The next word is what? Lil qaribi. Now, li is a word by itself. One word or one letter can be a word, brother. Welcome to the Arabic language. I'm going to say it again. One letter can be a word. And with that statement, I want to say, welcome to the Arabic language, all of you. This is true. You mean one letter like a A is a word? Yes, brother. We in this case we mean a li or the lamb of the kesra. This means what? Four. It can also express ownership. It can express what? Ownership. Yeah. So then we have the word qarib. And qarib one, 21 in your vocabulary words, less than 3. Qarib one means what? It can mean near. It can also mean what? Close. Near or close. Meaning, when you're using hada to point at people and to point at things, it's only restricted to things that are close. If what you want to point at happens to be over there, up the street, then you can't say hada means tab one, hada tab one. It has to be close to. Oh, you're getting some principles now. Yes. Some boundaries, Kevin. Yes. So you mean I just can't smash words together and just make no. No, you cannot. We always make the joke about smashing words together. That was it, right? No, brother. Obviously, you just have some vocabulary words, but no principles.
Yeah.
No, you have principles. Some boundaries. Some things you can do, some things you can't do. You follow me? So hada is a pointing noun. So remember, hada is a word that you use to point at things.
Right.
Okay? With ma and hada. Hada is a word that's just used to what? To point at people. With what? With men. You see? So now with the word, one word hada, you can ask two types of questions there. And you just started book one. And now you can do that. Yeah. Okay. Just a little something different. Okay. Alhamdulillah. So hada is a ismun isharati lil qarib. It is a pointing noun for objects that are close. It is a pointing noun for objects that are close. It is a what? It is a pointing noun. Ismun isharati lil qaribi. Read that. Ismu
اسم
al-isharati.
الإشارة
Very good. Lil qaribi.
للقريب.
One more time. Ismu
اسم
isharati.
إشارة
Lil qaribi.
للقريب.
Ismu
اسم
isharati.
إشارة
Lil qaribi.
للقريب.
Right. So wait here. Ismu
اسم
isharati.
إشارة
Lil qaribi.
للقريب.
Very, very, very good. Ismu isharati lil qaribi. Mumtaz. Very, very, very good. Clear. We also want to talk about something else. Okay? Ismu isharati lil qaribi. We talked about that.
نعم.
All right? And you've been getting pretty much 2 word sentences. Hada and then another word after. Hada and then another word after. And guess what? Those types of sentences are complete sentences. I know it's just 2 words in them. They're complete sentences. Just to help you identify a complete sentence, you must identify the parts of a sentence. And the parts of a sentence is a what? Is a subject, which we call mubtada'u. El mubtada'u. And it's what? It's a predicate, which we call khabaru. Okay? Mubtada, khabar. Mubtada, khabar. The mubtada is the what? Is the subject. The al-khabaru is the what? Is the predicate. You remember these terms back in the day, long time ago, old man. All right. So again, al-mubtada'u al-khabaru. I'm going to show you something. In the sentences that you've been getting, hada is the subject, and the predicate is, for example, the word kitabun. The word kitabun. Is that clear? So hada.
So the subject won't be kitabun?
No, sir.
Why not?
Because the structure of the Arabic language, right? This is how it's made up.
Okay.
The mubtada is usually the word that begins the sentence.
Okay.
Right?
All right. So
And it begins the sentence. And no, I mean, we're talking about fundamentally.
okay.
And here is what we're talking about. Okay, because we're pointing at habit. Habit is the subject. Okay, well, what is habit? What is habit in this case? Oh, habit, bad one. So it's technically the information about whatever you're pointing at.
Okay.
Is that clear?
Right.
The subject is this. But
so the subject would usually be in the beginning.
Yes, and it's this. What's the information about this? Okay, what is this? This is remember, a cover. It's always the information about the subject. So some people even go as far as to say it describes the subject. But understand that the subject is this, whatever this is.
Okay.
Whatever this. Oh, this is a bag. This is a door. This is what's the man? Like that.
Okay.
Again, and then we'll see what other examples. For example, we have kitab one and half, right? So now we're going to do this. We're going to add the definite article, which in Arabic is al. And al means what? Al means the what? Kitabu, not born. Because alif lam is there, it turns to one dot. That's low grammar for you. That's lesson 3. Now I want to show you something. What about al-kitab? Al-kitabu qaribun. Right? The book is close. It's near to me. Al-kitabu qaribun. Okay, cool. That's fine. I'm using that word because you're familiar with the word from here from the definition. That's what I'm doing. So now the subject is what?
Al.
Nope, the entire word. Al-kitab. The predicate, because al is not a word. That's a suffix. It's something that's added.
Oh, it's not the?
Well, yeah, it's the, but it doesn't. It's not considered to be a word.
Oh, okay.
It's actually it's used to turn a noun from definite to indefinite.
Okay, so you turn it into a definite.
Making it a definite. I'm making the word definite now. It was indefinite when it was a book. This is a book.
So
All
that's
right.
like general.
It's just a book. This is the book. This we're here now is the book. So let's continue on. So here the subject is what? The book.
The book.
What about the book? What's the information about the book? What's the predicate?
Predicate is close.
It's close. Exactly. So when you do it like this, it becomes even more clear what the Arabic is intended.
Right.
So again, the mubtada al-kitab, al-khabar qarib. Father,
Qaribun. Qaribun.
excuse me, qaribun. You're right. Sorry, you corrected me. You got that?
No.
Okay. Alhamdulillah. Just like your board with your notes on it. All right? So make sure you get your notes. All right? That's going to help explain these things. Okay. So after understanding that, let's understand something else. Let's understand something else. That no doubt in these sentences that you've been getting, okay, the first word is the what? Is the ism. All right? Al-isha, 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 or T. للقريب للقريب. Okay, cool. Now, the word that comes after it is considered to be the al mu sha ru e ilayhi. Al musharu ilayhi. What does al musharu ilayhi mean? It means that what the object is being pointed to. It's the what? It's the object pointed to. Is that clear? It's the object pointed to.
So that's not the predicate.
Yes, it is the predicate as well. But understand and know that predicate, because the sentence started with a pointing noun. Now, it's that was the pointing noun that you're using pointing noun for pointing. It's the object pointing to. For example,
So it's the predicate and the object being
exactly.
both.
That's what I'm actually saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so hold on for a second. Right now, I'm pointing at هذا قلم. The al-mushari ilayhi, the object being pointed to is the what?
Qalam.
Is the qalam. هذا دفتر. The al-mushari ilayhi is the what? هذا دفتر.
هذا دفتر.
So the al-mushari ilayhi is the
هذا
daftar.
دفتر.
Is the daftar.
دفتر.
Exactly. هذا مكتب. هذا is the pointing noun. It's اسم إشارة.
Right.
The al-mushari ilayhi is the what? Is the مكتب. هذا رجل. هذا is اسم إشارة للقريب. You're close to me. I can point at you with هذا. All right? But understand and know that now رجل is the al-mushari ilayhi. It is the object being pointed to.
In the predicate.
In the predicate. For the subject. هذا.
No.
You understand? Very good. Let's continue to pay attention. There's rules when you want to point at something and have. It's certain things that must be established with that object that you're pointing at. It must be al-mufrad. It must be what? Al-mufrad. And it also must be al-mudhakkar. You just can't point at it. I mean, you have to follow some rules before you start pointing at things. All right? All right. So, al-mufrad means what? Means wahid. And wahid one means what? Singular. Okay. Everything that we've chosen to point at, whether it has intellect or doesn't have intellect, it was always singular.
Right.
When we use have, correct?
Right.
As well as another fact that you may or may not notice. It's always what? Masculine. It's always what? Masculine. So, masculine in Arabic is al-mudhakkaru. Singular in Arabic is what? Al-mufradu. So. Whatever you point at, what have them must be singular.
Singular.
And
masculine.
Yes. You can never say hada ummi.
So.
You can't point at your mother like that, like she a dude. What's up with that, bro? You right? You follow me?
by default, items with no gender is just masculine by default.
Well, we don't say by default in the Arabic language. Items have gender.
So,
Sa'atun is considered to be what? Feminine because of the way that the word is put together. It has a feminine ta, which of course the ta marbuta at the end of it.
so how can
That,
you call an object just make it masculine?
well, again, we have to do what the Arabs do. We have to speak Arabic the way that the Arabs speak. This is part of the statement as it comes in an Ajamir, which is a classical Arabic book. It says, Al-Kalam huwa nabdun murakib al-mufidu bil-wad'i. That the speech in the Arabic language is Al-Kalam huwa nabdun. They're Arabic words. Meaning words that are produced when you pronounce them from the Arabic letters. Okay, so again, Kalam huwa nabdun mufid. Mufid meaning when you say them, you don't leave, when you speak the Arabic, you don't leave a person waiting in anticipation for something else. Like, yo, color. Al-Qalam. You be like, okay, what about the pen? You're waiting in anticipation, but it's not complete.
Right,
Arabic is not like that. You say stuff that's complete.
right,
Right?
right.
That's what mufid means. Okay? So again, al-kalam huwa lafdhan, mufid, murakkab. Sorry, I forgot about murakkab. Murakkab means that word that speech in the Arabic language, like when you talk and sentences that you write, they're made up of 2 words or more.
Okay,
There has to be 2 words for it to be a complete sentence.
okay.
There's no such thing as somebody saying, for example, though, no matter how you move, how much you raise your voice, bro, I don't know. It's just one word. It's not going to work in every language. I don't understand what you're talking about. It's not complete. Now you're trying to use one word to speak Arabic. It's no such thing. It's supposed to end. Arabic in the Arabic language is more. It is murakkib. It is made up of what? Of 2 words or more for it to be considered Arabic in Arabic speech in the Arabic language. Is that clear? The people of Lugha and Nahu, they don't even consider that to be speech. One word. Ain't it? And remember, at the same time, the 2 words mean that 2 words that you're looking for to say, okay, pop, put a stamp on that speech. It could be one word, but it could be understood a second word with that one word that you said. And if that is understood, then it's okay. I could give you an example. If somebody said, Oskot means what, class? It means shut up.
Shut up.
Yeah, but it's a commanding verb. It's only one word that you write. It's only one word that you say.
Right.
But what I actually intend is Oskot anta is shut up you, meaning you shut up.
Okay, so that's pretty much different.
It's 2 words. It's still 2 words because any commanding verb, it's what? It's muhatab. It's always going to be what? Spoke in the second person. You can't command yourself. I'm going to, and it's considered to be no. When you command, you're commanding.
So you can't talk to yourself in third person.
That's crazy. Okay, so again, that's when you're crazy. So again, that's when you use ball playing. So again, it's always understood that you're commanding someone.
Other than yourself.
Right. Someone's commanding, and somebody's going to be doing that action that I just said to do.
Okay.
In the near future.
So that would be understood.
Exactly. Just as a proof. I don't want to get you over your head too fast. But it can happen. All right?
Okay.
And then the last thing, which is the main point, this is the shahid of even why I went into this, is bilwad'i. Bilwad'i means nahnu natakalam kal-Arab. We speak Arabic the way that the Arabs speak the Arabic. You don't speak Arabic the way we speak English. You know how many people try to learn Arabic doing that? Why do you do that in English? Well, English, it's not. You're always comparing, almost as if you're trying to make people speak Arabic in English. It's no such thing.
Right.
You speak Arabic the way we speak it.
Right.
If we put the adjective at the end, and you put the adjective at the end, you don't switch it. Yeah. We say, what? This is a beautiful pen. They say, what? هذا قلم جميل. Is that clear? This is a what? This is a pen, which is jameel, beautiful. So the adjective came at the end. Right. Can you imagine trying to speak Arabic, talking about هذا جميل قلم? I'm like, what? Oh, what you know? They're going to immediately ask you where you learn Arabic at. You better not say Marcus O'Brien. I ain't teach you that here, brother. Okay, so you get the concept.
No.
Okay, alhamdulillah. So going back to this, that it's necessary that what the object that you pointed when using have, all right, or any other pointing noun, because there's other pointing nouns that you're going to learn. As soon as lesson 2, we're going to get another one.
Okay.
All right, yeah. He starts off with these guys. Again, there's certain boundaries. This is what? This is a pointing noun for objects that are what?
Singular and masculine.
This one, ishara, lil qarib, for that which is what? Near.
Near.
But you can't point at nothing using have it as far.
Right.
As well as that object that you're pointing at. We already talked about what you're going to point at. It has to be close, by way of proximity. Now, that object that you decided to point at, whether it be a male or a female, it must be what? Mufrad, which is singular. And it must be al-mudhakkar, which is what? Masculine.
So it can't be you can't use had that for a female.
No, you disrespect that sister. She look at that sit down you was trying to get you messed up.
So these are the two principles. It must be near, and it must it's just 3 principles. It must be near, singular, and masculine.
Mumtaz. Now you got it. Right there. Okay, you understand?
No.
We can move on. Okay, tell you. So now, okay, we want to go ahead and look at here the El Musharo Ilay. Now we just talked about that. You could alhamdulillah, make sure that you get this workbook that I was able to put together some years ago. All right, it's part of the books that we have here. Marcus will be in. Oh, you have it already. Good. You already purchased it. Good. Now Allah rewards you. Or did I print that out for you?
Wait a minute.
I think I did. I might have just sent it. Right. That's just the first page. You got to get the link to purchase that book online.
Did you ever see the link?
I think I might have. Let's go. Let's focus now. Let's focus. I want to get this. We can do this offline. We can get those particulars. So we have the example. So hada is considered to be the what? The ismul al-isharati lil-kharib. Okay? And baytun, which comes in the second example, is what? Is the al-musharu ilayhi, which means what? It has to be mufrad, and it has to be what? Mudhakkar. Is that clear? Mufrad meaning singular, mudhakkar meaning masculine.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Okay, make sure you remember that. Now, we also want to deal with ma istifhamiyya. Ma istifhamiyya. This is a ma for posing a question. This is a ma used to pose a question. All right? That question, all right, keep in mind, yustafhamu biha an ghayr al-aql. You understand when using this ma, that which what does not have intellect. Okay. Ma hada. I'm pointing at something that doesn't have intellect. Walk it. For example, ma hada masjid. Clear. Now we go here. Now we're going to talk about men istafhamiyya. The men for posing a question. I mean, men with fatha, not men with kasra. That's wrong. Men with the fatha on the mean. Man. Be careful. Okay, cool. So the fa'idah or the benefit from this is what? Yustafhamu biha an al-aqil. You understand when utilizing this word here, that which has what? That which has aql, intellect, a person. Okay? So you're going to say man hada. All right? Alhamdulillah. Look at the example. Man hada taribun. Who is this? This is a doctor. All right? Then we have people at Dashatan, which we're not going to deal with until another class. All right? Now, I'm not going to kidnap you guys, and we'll get into the explanation, and I'm going to shake Islamic second class. But prepare. I'm going over vocabulary words for lesson number 2. Yeah, that's your homework. Right. Now, before we close out, do you have any questions?
These 4 words?
Those 4 words.
Okay.
I'm going to make up the difference by giving you 16 words from your previous vocabulary test to complete the 20.
Okay.
So I'm going to come at you again with them.
You're going to mix them up, right?
I'll show you.
Okay. Okay. So that's going to be the vocabulary. Now, other homework inside of what's that? Do I do all of these words together?
Yes.
Okay.
Including the 4.
Okay. Inshallah.
Oh, please do. Please read. I appreciate you. Any questions? Oh, and don't forget to take your notes. Copy your notes. Copy your notes in your book. Copy these notes inside your notes.
Okay.
All right. Bismillah. And don't worry, they inside the book. The same notes I just did. You can check what I wrote. They right there. It's the same thing. And you got notes for this for 2 lessons. That's lesson 2.
Okay.
So you go for the next 2 lessons. Go for the next lesson.
Okay.
We will go over that when you come back. That's a more in-depth explanation, but it's in all Arabic. of lesson.
Okay.
Because you did everything we just did, you'll be ready for it. You'll understand it like a lot better when we do the all Arabic version of the explanation. We did the all Arabic version of the actual lesson. Now we're going to do an all Arabic version of the explanation. All right, and I kind of went over.
This wasn't the explanation.
Yeah, it was. That's the study guide, and that's the points from it. But there's a deeper explanation by Sheikh Najrani, who's our teacher, my teacher, that we like to utilize to get you a further and deeper understanding. That what I read from this is called the study guide that I put together to prepare you for the midterm and the final.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And that was, and I gave you some rahma, meaning I gave you some English. When you do Sheikh Najrani's explanation of lesson 1, there's no English. I could give it to you, but I'm not. It's showtime. Because you studied your notes. So you're going to know every time I say Ishara and Mufrad and Mudhakkar, you're going to know all that because you've been going over, you've been ready, you've been prepared. You're ready for it. You go over all this stuff, so by the time you get in all every situation, it's showtime for you. Do I really got it? Am I really ready? Yes, you are. You got this. Yes, it's systematic. It's actually a little organized here. It may seem like it is on Go over whatever you get. Because remember, you're about to walk out here, so make sure you got everything straight.
Wait a minute. This word right here.
Little Khalibi. For that which is close. So you get 4, that which is close. You get the 4 from Li. Khalib is close. Khalib means near. That which is close. Yeah. Or that which is near in proximity. So we're gonna go ahead and sign out, brothers. T-shirts. Are you selling the sweatshirt for the fall? I will be getting the T-shirts, and with your support, once you buy this T-shirt, Ron, alhamdulillah, we will be able to get you some sweatshirts. So how many do you need with size? I know that you support the Institute. Let's get you taken care of now.